Welcome to our YouTube channel here at Saving Grace Lutheran Church on Snow Road in beautiful Mobile, Alabama. I'm Pastor Tom Spiegelberg, and with me today is our host for our presentation, retired Commander Bob Kaler from the U.S. Coast Guard.
Thank you, sir. We started our series with an introduction and then did hurricane safety, and then we started talking about tips and tricks of different kinds. Today we've got more of that, specifically on communications and then just a little bit on entertaining your kids.
Okay, looking forward to that. Remember that some of the information that we give is going to be very specific to Mobile or Baldwin counties. Those are the counties that surround our church here in Alabama. But the concepts that are given are really going to be useful for anyone that's living anywhere in hurricane country.
That's right. And these tips and tricks are not original. They came from shipmates, family, friends, co-workers over the course of my career and since.
Yeah, great.
Let's get started.
Sounds good.
First, let's talk about communication. What will tell you about school or business closures? How will you get weather information like watches and warnings? How will you receive evacuation orders? You need a battery-operated radio. The simplest one will help, but those that are specifically called weather radios are perhaps a better choice because they can alert you to any new information as it happens. Make sure to have spare batteries unless your radio can be charged by a hand crank. That was one-way communication. Now on to two-way. Some of us still have old hardwired telephones. They were powered separately from the electric grid that gives us our lights and many other luxuries, so it might still work when the power goes off. But most of us now have cell phones. Make sure you have both a wall charger and a car charger. Then keep your phone charged by minimizing its use. You might also consider getting an external battery that can plug into your phone and keep it running much longer than the built-in battery can. Oh, about that car charger we recommended. If you have filled your car with gasoline, like we said in a couple of previous videos, then you can use the car to recharge your cell phones. Regarding the cellular phone service providers, local experience shows that many of the cell towers may still be operating immediately after the storm. Of course, that's not guaranteed. In Mobile's aftermath from Hurricane Katrina, virtually all of us had cell service for the first 24 hours. Cell service then became more sporadic and less reliable as the emergency generators powering those cell towers began to run out of fuel. Those tips regarding your communication hardware are not all we should say on the topic. Remember that Pastor Spiegelberg or the elders will make it a habit to contact members before the storm to find out what each household's plans are and to see if anyone needs any help getting ready. We have an online survey form in the Hurricane folder under the Resources tab on www.savinggracemobile.org to help you communicate your plans to them. Then, Pastor or the elders will make contact again after the storm passes to ask how everyone fared and find out if anyone needs help. You may also want to communicate your plans to family, either local or distant, and then check in with them afterwards as well. Now let's talk about something else you'll want to have besides communication. Incidentally, this is a tip we received from one of y'all during last year's video series. Is there anyone in your household that is accustomed to using electronic forms of entertainment which may not be available when the power is off for days? And not only is the power off, but we're stuck inside because of the weather. Enduring the storm is not made easier by boredom. A member suggested having puzzles, board games, or card games to help pass the time. Of course, if I was one of your kids, I'd want an unlimited supply of Legos. Think of how happy your pastor would be with your kids if the power stayed off long enough to have them illustrate the books of the Bible from beginning to end. But hey, that's enough fun for today. If you have any comments or questions on this presentation or suggestions for future presentations, you can send them to savinggracexo@gmail.com.
Thanks for tuning in today and watching our video on hurricane preparedness. We are going to have another one in our installment of videos, so wherever you clicked on this one, make sure to come back and click on our next one coming out very soon. Don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Saving Grace Mobile, and also check out all of our resources that we have for the hurricane season on our website, savinggracemobile.org. Thanks for tuning in today.